and dragons! Authors and dragons!
And we're back for another exciting and intriguing episode of Authors and Dragons Calamity Janes. Let's start off by introducing ourselves. How about Teresa?
I am playing Baroness Elitas Moonbrook, but you can call me Ella because otherwise you'll just screw it up and I don't have time to deal with that. In real life, my name is Teresa Glover, and I'm the author of the Caitlin Kelly Monster Hunter series. My most recent title, Trouble in Mind, haha, got it right this time, is available anywhere you buy books, digitally or physically, or you can find it at falstaffbooks.com.
Hey everybody, I am Emily Kaplan, and I am playing the role of Claudia Barnleafhaber, the not very notorious roguette and lover of bears. In real life, I write the Josie Tucker Mystery Series and the forthcoming Virtual Vigilante series from Falstaff Books. I also wrote a Shingles book called 28 Dicks Later, so check that out.
Hi, I'm Melissa MacArthur, and I am the Associate Publisher at Falstaff Books, and I'm playing Polly D. Arton, the country music bard on a quest to bring music to the world.
Hi, I'm Misty Massey. I'm playing Malibu, the cleric with a heart of gold and sunshine in her eyes, and she wants everybody to get along except for Silas Kane. In real life, I'm the author of the Mad Kestrel series of fantasy pirate magic novels, and I am also an acquisitions editor for Lore Seekers Press. If you want to see what I've got going on, please check out my website, mistymassey.com, or you can find me on Twitter or Facebook as Misty Massey.
Hey, this is Sue London, or as you know me, the half-orc ranger Elizabete, who always dies or passes out to prove the situation is serious. If you like action-oriented romance, check out my Haberdasher series full of ladies with swords, spies, and enemies in a Hellfire Club. You can find links to my books and lots of other stuff at buysuelondon.com.
And I am R.E. Carr, the Admiral of this asshole armada. When I am in this game, I am the Dungeon Mistress, often suffering, making way too many maps that none of my players go to. When I am not in this game, I write under R.E. Carr, the Rules Undying series, the False Icon series, and I may have a very special series in the works for Falstaff Press. You'll just have to stay tuned to hear more about it. So, when last we left off, everything was fine, right? It was perfectly fine. You know?
It's always fine.
Yeah, you saved Honey with a potion that gave Honey gas, which seems to have taken a life of its own. Shall we take a look?
Bring it on.
Yes, please.
When last we left off, Polly had been trying to communicate with the eternal stench that has emerged from Honey's anus. And then Ella decided it would be a good idea to try and set it on fire. Did I miss anything?
I was just trying to light a match so that, we wouldn't have disadvantage anymore.
Exactly.
And I believe when last we left, you had just cast Burning Hands that the Eternal Stench deftly sidestepped, and you have set a box on fire.
Okay.
And now, said Fartamental...
Well, that might work. It'll be like lighting a candle in the bathroom.
Exactly.
Oh, it's bright red. And guess whose turn it is? Is there anything else you'd like to do, Ella? After missing with the Burning Hands?
No. I don't think so.
Are you sure? Like, say
maybe...
anything? Do it.
Oops.
just to keep the theme. There's the box on fire.
Okay. No, I think I'm just gonna step back just a touch here. Because I think I still have some movement left.
You have, like...
Even at
yeah,
half.
you are no... No, you broke disadvantage, so...
Oh, okay. So I'm gonna step back here.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I shall pass.
Would everyone, please, know that Carr's Law is hard. Hard, but fair. I need a Constitution save. Remember if you're at disadvantage or not, please? This will be an exceptionally difficult Constitution save. Just to let you know.
Ella roll a 17.
You're not at disadvantage anymore. You
Oh
have
yeah,
a
that's
19.
right. Then I'm a 19.
I can't remember if I'm at disadvantage. I don't think I am.
Elizabeth, if I'm at disadvantage, I got a 13.
Polly is, I think she's at disadvantage, and she has a 16.
Claudia's at disadvantage. Everyone's at disadvantage right now, but Elitas. I just looked.
And Claudia has an 11.
All right.
Okay.
How to describe this best? Anyone familiar with a very famous bog of eternal stench?
Smells bad.
Smells bad.
Smell bad.
Pluto, call the rocks.
We all do.
The elemental has expanded exponentially into a giant, sparkling explosion of extreme flatulence. And unfortunately, since none of you actually did make your save, all of you have passed unconscious. However, everyone who at least with a save, even at disadvantage, made over a 15 does not take any damage.
Oops.
Those who did not make a save of 15 will be taking a little bit.
We're going to wake up tied to in the back of a wagon somewhere, aren't we?
All of you take 3 points of damage who did not make a 15 or higher. So basically, Polly, Ella, and Malibu, you do not take damage. Claudia and Lisbeth, you take 3 points.
What about Honey? Should I roll her constitution?
Yes, would you please roll for Honey?
I can try.
Honey is... Honey takes 3 points. But it's okay. He's not dead.
Feeling better.
So, everyone,
I don't want to go on the cart.
I just want to hear it together. Everyone, just do it with me. Hopefully our wonderful post-production team will make that sound awesome.
Oh my God. Wait, was I right?
Oh
no, we're not in a wagon. We're in a We're on a river.
It's not even a river. You're in a swamp. But first off, Elizabeth.
Yes.
Elizabeth.
Yes.
Honey, darling.
Where
Honey.
is Honey?
Honey, wake up. Wake up. Wake up.
Yes.
You find yourself sitting by a nice, happy little fire.
But where's my badger?
There is no badger.
Where is my badger?
Can you please roll an intelligence check for me?
I got, if I'm at disadvantage, it's a 12. If I'm not, then it's an 18.
You don't feel disadvantaged anymore. In fact, you feel refreshed, like you just had a comfy nap on some spongy peat moss by a toasty fire in a comfy bedroll that you kind of recognize.
Okay, but where's my badger? And is this fire talking to me, or is it this punk?
Honey. Yeah, it's Honey. It's this guy. Honey Bear. What's wrong? Don't you remember me? I mean, you took a little knock on the head, but I didn't think it was that bad. It's nothing you can't handle. Sweetie.
Do I recognize him?
Do you remember what happened to a certain someone?
Well, is this my dead lover?
It is your dead lover. In armor. Well, kind of comfy armor. Tousled hair. Smoldering good looks.
And do I see
if
the
I
rest
can,
of my party here?
That's a funny thing. He's like, honey, why did you invite your friends to our romantic campground? Everyone, you wake up at a comfy campsite in a swamp with a strange human. What do? Oh, I need everyone to please make an intelligence check.
Ella looks around. She thinks she blacked out because she has no idea what's going on.
She's on a roll today.
She's the smarty pants.
Elizabeth, it's all good. Don't worry. All the rest of you, you wake up in a comfy campsite that seems strangely familiar. You kind of remember falling asleep. Claudia, though, something's happened. You alone remember there was a fart elemental that just got inflamed. That sounds really bad, doesn't it? Inflamed. And gassed you all. But you kind of remember going to sleep at a camp, but that's about it.
How does our swamp smell?
Like a swamp. A faint tinge of badger flatulence.
Oh. We brought that with us.
Claudia was last standing, pointing a lit arrow at the cloud of flatulence. So I'm going to assume that she still has her bow and arrow in hand, but maybe it's not on fire now.
No, your bow and arrow are stashed and you're back in your regular clothes.
Oh, well, that's a relief. That is
yeah.
freaking relief. That she's going to look at the stranger and point her arrow at him and just assume that he might be the fart cloud. Say, should I shoot him?
Yes, shoot him.
What?
Hang on.
Honey, why are your friends getting aggro?
Because we're not where we're supposed to be.
My hair fell flat.
Oh dear, yeah, your hair is perfectly poofy again, Dolly.
Oh. Okay, no, don't shoot him then.
Okay.
In fact, all of you are at full health if you were not before. So please adjust your totals.
Yeah, I don't trust that either.
Everything's fine.
Everything is not fine.
I believe strongly in the recuperative powers of the swamp.
Yeah, the swamp seems to have healed you all. In fact, it's kind of hazy, like, maybe you were at the swamp before? Like, other than Claudia, you have a very clear indication that you were literally just in the market. But for everybody else, you kind of think you guys were visiting your friend, Elizabetta, on her romantic camping getaway?
Why would we do that?
I mean,
I do not think this is real. I think we are unconscious in the marketplace, that we've been gassed, and we've been gaslighted.
Okay, but if this isn't real, how do I know you are real?
Well, how do I know that you're real? Tell me something that only you would know.
But she doesn't remember anything.
Oh, I want to hear this.
Well, I mean, we can't talk about the goat, so...
Alright, she's real.
Ella's gonna dig around in her bag and pull out her scroll of pedigree to make sure it's still there, because that's the only thing that she cares about being real in this world.
Actually, your scroll says that your lands are in high esteem.
Perfect, then everything is fine.
Everything is fine.
I walk over here to Elisabetta and the fire and say, so who's your friend?
But yeah, he's a human man in armor with cute scruff, dark hair, all like... He keeps staring starry-eyed at Elisabetta like, why did you bring all your friends to a romantic getaway, honey?
Well, yeah. If I can remember how to pronounce your name.
Nothing says true love.
Nothing says true love like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you had to give me Portuguese.
I know.
You're totally going to be wake up smooching that honey badger.
I think that's so cute that he calls you honey like you call your badger honey. Like, honey and honey.
Exactly.
As long as she doesn't wake up making out with the elemental, I think she's okay.
And this fire here, does it have a face, or this is just a
It's just a happy little fire. It's warm and toasty and makes you all feel good.
That's suspicious.
Well, by nature, I'm suspicious of everything. But he looks normal, but he's got armor on. He didn't used to wear armor very often. Is he armed? Does he actually have a sword out?
He has a sword on his back, but the token has the sword out. Yeah, he looks very, for lack of a better word, pure.
He looks good.
Yeah,
I'm liking that.
He's got a nice little. Is it a holy symbol on around his neck?
Of what?
Holiness? It looks almost like a target or something.
What church is that?
Not sure.
Give me a religious check.
Am I close enough to be able to see what the symbol is?
If you can move, I mean, we're not in turn order. You can come
Okay.
up.
There we
We're
go.
all in conversation. Oh. You fell asleep that day in church practice because they were talking about boring stuff like evil.
And other religions and stuff.
Like,
Or other
yeah, other
religions and
people's
stuff?
religion.
Yeah.
Then I say, this is not one that I know. I'm really sorry.
Ella. For one, you did hear a long time ago about a very noble group of rich people who followed. It's a specific order that covers many religions. The Order of the Holy Cross of Fitness.
Oh, God. Not you're one of those?
Oh yes, one of the Holy Cross of Fitness bros.
Like she just full body shudders.
To be fair, most of them have a lot of money because you need a significant entrance fee to be admitted into their order.
Yeah, but nouveau riche really isn't my thing.
Or you could be noblemen.
Let's see.
It's one of the two.
I can't move any further, so I'll look at my group mates and just tell them he's one of those Holy Cross fitness people. Nouveau riche at best.
What can I say? I got so lucky. That's what I've been trying to tell you, honey. I got in. It's like a dream come true. They're going to accept me as a full member of the order. All because I will finally get to prove that I do have the greatest abdominal muscles in the entire realm. Isn't that great? And with that, he kind of raises his armor and shows off an 8-pack.
And Ella's gonna look at everybody and be like, look, we need to get out of here before he starts talking about his core beliefs. Because, trust me, that is a discussion you don't want to get into.
But, wow. Can I just look at this a little longer?
I mean, Joelle, you look great.
Yeah, he does make sure to show the 8-pack extra long for you. How's my orcish honey bunny?
Polly's gonna wander over and say, "You kind of remind me of this guy named Brandon."
I heard... No, look, I mean, yeah, but everyone knows I'm gonna beat him tomorrow at the Flexibition.
Wait, you're meeting up with Brandon Thighmaster?
I thought that Brandon Thighmaster killed you.
Well, if he dares to show up, I mean, with me going in there, who's gonna compete against me? I have been given the core of the gods, blessed by heavens themselves. I mean, look at these. He raises his armor again.
But are the rest of his friends going to be there too?
What friends? I mean, I don't know. I mean, this tournament that's being called, the Flex Off. It's going to be the grace. All the orders are there. The Many Fists. The Holy CrossFit Bros. I mean, it's going to be the competition to end all competitions. I mean, I've heard that, runners from all around the world are running to get here as we speak. It's being sponsored by the Holy Coconut Tree of Anvilgar.
We should go to this.
Yes.
No, because if Silas Kane comes to cheer for Brandon, then I could tie him up and take him to justice.
Y'all, there will totally be lots of people without shirts. We have got to go to this.
Shirts are not allowed
That's
after the competition.
We would be in danger of being infected by Kyles, and I don't really think that's a good idea.
Oh, how did you know Kyle was coming? Did I tell you that last night?
There's always a Kyle at the Holy Order of the Holy CrossFit.
What about you, Claudia? Are you doing anything while they're gathered around the fire? Or are you still pointing at her like the abs of the gods?
Well, she's put her weapons down because it looks like her friends don't need anybody killed, but she is just calmly waiting for them to decide because she doesn't really care about looks.
Claudia, have you seen Honey?
I have not. Not since the marketplace.
Forget about the badger. Look at the abs.
He raises his armor again. Aren't they magnificent? I've been working for. Remember when I did the crunches, especially the naked crunches that were inverted.
Oh my gosh, can you do them again?
Do you remember those, honey?
Okay, so Ella recognizes the Order of the Holy CrossFit as at least inherently evil, so she wants to detect magic.
Okay. There is some magic nearby. There's a faint aura of magic radiating from. Let's see. The bear's magic. So you sense magic coming from Malibu. You sense magic coming from Polly. You sense magic coming from. God, how do you say this again? Zhao.
Zhao.
Had to give me Portuguese. Zhao.
I'm sorry.
Zhao, man. You definitely sense magic. Let's see. Within 30 feet, so. Yes. You sense magic coming from those 3 individuals.
Which really isn't conclusive enough for her to make a determination other than to say...
Oh, you get to learn the school of magic, don't you? So, holy magic for Malibu, arcane bardic magic for Polly, and holy magic for Zhao.
Zhuao.
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 Okay,
And obviously the little eldritch energy radiating from yourself.
Right. So I'm just wary enough to decide that I need to step back a little and keep an eye on things. I think I'm done for the moment, though.
So, Zhuao, what happened? Because I thought you were dead. They told me you were...
What are you talking about? Look, I can do 2,000 crunches. It's not that hard. I told you I passed the test. I'm gonna get to go, and I'm gonna join the order, and I'm gonna win the tournament, and we're gonna have enough money to run off and get married. What are you talking about? Just relax. It's one
I
tournament.
can still shoot him, you know.
I think you should.
You want me to shoot him?
Just don't shoot
Yeah.
the abs.
He's not acting like himself.
That's because he's evil.
How am I supposed to be acting? How am
How
I
would you
supposed to
know?
be acting? Yeah.
Because I'm me, and would I be with that?
He reaches his arms towards you and raises a brow like, honey.
It's the order of the Holy CrossFit, and they only call it holy because in their terms it's holy. For everybody else it's unholy. Shoot the motherfucker.
I promised you when we met I would never make you commit the ritual of burpees.
Well, this is
But
true.
nobody's gonna beat me. I know you were worried that somebody was gonna be mad because I'm entering, but you don't have to worry. I'll be fine. This guy just wants to meet me and probably intimidate me a little before we compete tomorrow.
Okay, you guys, we're gonna take a vote. What's more important, shooting this guy or getting him to lead us to possibly Brandon Thighmaster?
Brandon
Shoot him.
Thighmaster, that's where we're going, y'all. Just stop.
You're distracted by the abs. You have fallen under their unholy light, so your judgment is suspect.
Did I tell you that I got this really good glute routine? And he turns to show off the goods for you, Elizabeth.
Alright, Claudia's
Polly's
gonna
gonna
knock her
swoon a
arrow.
little.
Yeah.
He's got form-fitting armor.
Yeah, I'm gonna prepare a crossbow.
Let's go. Is everyone twitchy just because of that silly competition and the rumors that there was a dragon in the swamp? We've been here for 3 days. There's no dragon. So just relax. I don't know why you guys are so upset.
Can somebody cast Detect Douche?
That comes back positive. You don't need magic for that shit.
Oh, did I tell you that I got totally giant rat steaks, extra high in protein, and I'm serving them with cauliflower rice.
Oh my god, will you please shoot him?
Yeah.
It's your favorite, honey. He's going for a pot off the fire, and he does indeed produce a pot of high protein rat steaks on riced cauliflower with cheese and spinach.
It's vegan cheese, though, isn't it?
Ew.
Vegan cheese.
Well, does anyone have detect vegan?
We don't have to detect vegan. Vegan will tell us it's vegan.
If you have to cast detect vegan, it's not a vegan.
I want to say that with my orcish blood, I naturally can detect vegan.
He does not smell like a vegan. He smells like sweat and oil.
All right, Elizabeth.
Okay,
He's your guy.
how many?
Yeah, how many in favor?
By the
say
way,
shoot him.
you did cast primeval awareness.
It's not a spell. It's an ability.
Yeah, Elizabeth, how many slots are you expending?
Uh,
So first level or second level? Basically, how many minutes?
First level.
Okay. Oh.
And should I assume that, along with hit points, that the spells have been restored?
What, let me see. What are the following types of creatures? Aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fae, fiends, and undead. There are no fae. There are no fiends. There are no undead. There are no celestials, aberrations. There are no elementals. However, there is a dragon in the swamp.
All right, guys. Like, he's not kidding about the dragon. There is a dragon here somewhere. At least one.
You can feel within a. Your favorite terrain is not swamps, is it? It's coast.
I have to go look. I don't think.
Yeah.
I don't think it's swamps.
It is within 1 mile, so.
Yeah.
There is definitely at least one dragon if within a mile, and there's a bigger one at the edge of your presence.
I can definitely sense.
In fact, did you get the ping? Ping.
So, hello, team.
Yeah.
Dragon.
Where?
I don't know yet, but it's close by.
Bing.
It's within a league.
Let's go to this town where they're doing this competition.
Well, it's not exactly a town. It's a secret lair. God, nobody has competitions like this in a town. But I have to wait here. I just have to meet this guy. I mean, he's not going to try anything.
Wait, what guy?
I don't know. There's this guy who said he was going to show up. He wanted to talk to me before the competition. But I think it'll be fine.
I think we should wait on the guy.
Nobody can beat these. Ting. I feel like we need a sound effect for every time they are shown.
I mean, since I don't have a badger, then I guess, I'll touch the abs.
Claudia will lower her bow and arrow, but she's going to make the stabby eyes watching gesture.
Ella has not lowered her crossbow.
But yeah, you can definitely sense that there is at least one dragon close enough that if you guys are too rowdy, it may be aroused. And there are more dragonkin energy, like big dragonkin energy, further off.
Okay, so
I
can
don't
I
like this.
do a history check, maybe, or something of that sort, to determine if dragons are known to be part of the Order of the Holy CrossFit?
You know that the Order of the Holy CrossFit only discriminates on grounds of how much you can lift, bro, not where you come from.
Dragons have a really awesome stage presence.
Why don't we chill? You want to get some s'mores or something? I mean, they're not in my macros totally, but since I'm competing tomorrow, I need a little bit of extra carbs. plus a protein in the gelatin, and these were made from gelatinous cubes harvested by the finest adventurers.
Yes.
Ella's gonna shoot at him, but not, like, to hit him, just to, like, land at his feet, and says, if you don't stop fucking talking about this, I'm going to kill you, and I won't miss.
I think you need to roll to see if you miss.
Yeah.
Oh, let's hope I do. Because I'm intending to miss.
You'd have to critically fail.
Okay.
You hit the ground. You have successfully hit the ground with your crossbow. Ella, is this just because we're not seeing each other anymore?
We have never seen each other. I would never do such a disservice to myself.
Oh, sure.
Ew.
Methinks the lady doth protest too much. I know what happened in that ziggurat. I'm sorry, honey. You know I only have eyes for you. It's just, she came out a little strong.
Ew. Nouveau riche? I don't think so.
Claudia's gonna pick up her bow again.
Well, I can't help it. My dad's just the Duke of Everwinter, but, whatever. You may roll history if you like.
I was going to say, I don't remember his dad being a Duke of Everwinter. Is that something I missed during our relationship?
Well, you do have a lot of memory loss.
But it was all from before we met.
I know. That's why it's very unusual.
Clearly, Everwinter does not register anything for me.
No, God. Maybe as a charlatan?
That's what I thought.
Duh. Ugh. Like, bourgeoisie emanates from his pores. You can't hide that.
I am so grossed out.
Malibu, you've got my back, right?
Your back? Why would
Yeah, you helped spot me when I was working on my lats.
Did we introduce ourselves? Like, I don't remember introducing the team to him.
No, you
You did not.
Just pointing it out.
And I don't know you, dude.
Well, not very well. You just spotted me a few times. You're one of my honey's friends.
No, I'm pretty sure that I never spotted you.
And who was it the other blonde? I'm sorry, it was my back, and I was facing away, but I just thought it was you because you're always so nice and sunshiny.
I am, but I don't know you.
I mean, you just got this aura of purity, and I think we really connect on a deep spiritual level now that I'm joining the order.
Okay.
And finding divinity.
Over here now.
Claudia would like to shoot him.
God, are you actually going to shoot at him?
Yes.
Okay. Let me see what his armor class is.
I was at least nice and gave a warning shot.
That deeper spiritual level thing.
Yeah.
It just
pushed
chings
her
off
over
of
there.
his mighty armor and amazing. Like, Claudia, you're such a kidder. Next time, tell me if we're going to be doing the dodging practice, because I love it when we do it. But, oh, did I tell you that I have a lead on a bear cub at the town? And I think that she will be perfect for you. I mean, the mom was killed by adventurers, but we have a pretty good chance of rehabilitating it if you're interested.
Buddy, I don't trust you as far as I can not shoot you.
Please tell me, you remember me, right? It's Joao. Joao. That's it.
No.
Did you guys all hit your head? I mean, it was quite a bumpy ride when we got here, but... Jeez, you guys act like you don't even know me. We've been a team. I mean, Malibu's kind of new, and LOL, she won't admit our past. But we're a team, right, Dolly?
We have no past.
What's going on? Why is everyone acting so weird?
Because you've got the total creeper thing going on, dude.
Oh, man. I knew I shouldn't have listened to Kyle on how to act. It's the order. They said that I should be watching my macros. I've got to be keeping with my reps. I'm supposed to exude confidence. Like, if I don't have my confidence, how am I going to compete tomorrow, guys?
You can be confident, just don't be a creeper.
Well, I don't want to ever be a creeper, right, honey? He's reaching for you again, Elizabetha.
That's fine. Still want to know where my badger is.
Why? Do you say that out loud?
Yeah.
What are you talking about? Why do you want a badger so bad?
Do you not remember my badger?
Don't have a badger.
Okay, so Ella has at least noticed the badger before. So she's very suspicious now that he's claiming that there is no badger. What do I need to roll to see if I can actually determine if he's full of shit?
That would be... What do you have? Is it perception? Yeah, that would be perception.
Okay. I got a 22.
A 22? I mean,
Yes.
he honestly seems to believe what he's saying.
But he believes it, and it's contrary to my perception of reality. So is there any way that I can detect whether or not, like, for sure that I know that he's full of it or suspect something's going on?
I mean, you can always suspect things. I mean, he seems to believe what he is saying is the truth.
I think that's the trouble with spells like that. They only determine what the speaker believes is true and not actual physical truth of the universe.
Yeah.
Polly wants to cast vicious mockery on him.
Okay. Are you guys trying to get me ready for the competition tomorrow?
Yes.
Yeah. That's what she's doing.
Okay, that might be my favorite thing ever. Continue to attack the NPC and be like, no, we're just helping you train, man. It's all good.
Arr. Dun 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 dun. Perception check. Oh, I need to roll my wisdom save DC 13 or DC 15. Whoa! Gosh, you're getting me really pumped up for the competition. Thank you, Dolly. Thank you. He wants to give you a big hug, Dolly.
Okay.
Polly.
I'm
Polly.
gonna go hug him.
I growl.
He hugs you with such enthusiasm. You can tell he's genuinely grateful. Like, I knew you had my back, Polly. So good. Yeah, I'm pumped. No one's gonna get me down. Nobody.
Alright, dude, man, can I call you Al? Because I can't remember your name. So, alright, Al, here's the thing.
Ciao.
Whatever.
Jay.
Okay,
Everyone calls me Jay.
No, Al. Your name is Al. Got it?
Okay.
So,
You can call me whatever you want, baby.
She's gonna call you out.
yeah, sing it, Malibu.
Everyone who beats a 10 notices the bear, by the way.
What?
Bear!
Everyone who beats a 10 notices the bear, by the way.
Claudia, one of your kin is here.
Bear!
Oh.
Can Claudia go over to the bear?
Well, the bear is going right to Elizabeth.
What's its attitude?
It just falls asleep at your feet.
Okay. That could be its attitude.
Oh, there she is. Look. It's Miss Fluffles.
I scratch the bear.
The bear instantly rubs against you and looks very happy. Like it's been there all along and knows you very well. And starts nuzzling where you might have treats on your waist pouch.
Claudia, I have a bear for you.
Raises the paws. Very happy. Makes a cooing noise towards Claudia.
So
Oh, Mr. Fluffles always liked you best, Claudia.
Well, that's a relief.
Anyone who wants to make an intelligence save.
Hey, Polly.
Yeah.
Are you still you?
Yeah? I reckon I'm me. Why?
You did get hugged by a guy with great abs.
Right. You hugged him, the guy, and so I was just checking.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I kind of got me a little handful of booty, but that's about all.
Oh, you go, girl.
I only have eyes for Liz here. You know that, right?
Well, that's okay. I can have eyes for anybody I want.
But yeah, there's a bear curled at your feet, Elizabeth. And anyone who wants can make an intelligence check. Claudia. Of course it's Claudia. All things bear.
Polly got a 21.
Polly is rocking these rolls tonight.
Ella got a 14.
So, Elizabeth, Claudia, and Polly, you instantly recognize this bear. You've seen this bear before. Yes, it is.
Am I still wearing my hat?
Your ears are brown,
Okay. Phew.
but you recognize those ears. You felt them from the inside.
Oh God.
That sounded better in my head.
Are we dead?
This whole place is creepy, and I'm losing my own sense of reality.
But yes, the bear is definitely the bear from the beach for you three.
Oh man, I always thought if I died, I'd end up on a beach somewhere.
You
Not in
know,
a swamp with a bear from a beach.
Not a swamp.
I think I know how to figure out where we are. Polly wants to pull out her banjo and start playing.
Okay.
Do I need to roll
It's a
anything?
lovely. You can roll performance for your banjo.
Play classical gas. I love that one.
Gas got us into this mess.
Polly rolls at 26.
You just play a perfect jam, and Chow is like, "Oh, I love that song," and never, nothing happens except you play a nice. Are you trying to inspire anybody, or?
No, I wanted to see if we're still in the place where everybody hates bards.
No, nothing happens.
Huh.
We are dead. We died. We're in the afterlife.
Can I use investigation to look around and see if I recognize the place where we are?
Yeah, I mean, you're at a little campsite in a swamp. You don't remember, I mean, you've had adventures in swamps, but this particular one doesn't seem to have, roll your investigation. Let's see if you pick up anything.
At a 20.
There's something vaguely familiar, like maybe you could have been here, or maybe when you were doing one of your pass-throughs, but yeah, actually, you've camped in this swamp on one of your many adventures on the way before you got to the boat. You guys have definitely been here.
Oh crap, where's the goat?
You had s'mores at that campfire.
So if we know that it happened before we got on the boat, can we figure out that we've gone either back in time or into a memory or something?
It would seem to be before. In fact, your clothes look newer. Like, you're wearing something that's at least 2 years old in fashion.
Okay, so Ella
Oh my god.
Ella has an idea. Ella's gonna look through her bag to find the water purification tablets that she bought
Yes.
and see if they're in her bag.
They are not there. But you do have an orb of talking to Bosley. It is in your bag again.
You guys, we're in Fart Hound Day. Fart Hound Day.
Ella will pull out the orb and show it to Malibu, who's standing right beside her.
The orb, you
Didn't
have
we lose
it.
this?
We did.
So how do we have it back?
So call the boss and see what we find out.
We can call the boss.
I think we should.
You gonna call the
I
boss?
didn't even think about that.
We'd like to call a friend.
So do you rub the orb and attempt to contact Bosley?
Yes.
You get after a few minutes, the image sort of wavers, and you see the same hooded figure that you always see, although it looks like sipping a cup of tea. It's like, what are you guys doing? It's early. Don't you remember the time variance? I'm halfway around the world.
Sorry.
Have you guys met the target yet?
We don't know.
Real quick, could you tell us what we're supposed to be doing?
You're supposed to be infiltrating the tournament of the Order of the Holy Cross of Fitness. They don't allow any women, but the same person who may have slaughtered thousands with his assault on a tree is rumored to be entering as well.
I
Has
told y'all.
Elizabeth managed to seduce the paladin?
Awkward.
Are you guys doing that over on the other side, away from everybody else?
Well,
Looks
yeah,
like
we
you
are.
Yeah, I guess we are.
They're over here.
We are.
It's Malibu and Ella. Did she succeed in her seduction of the chum?
We think so. He seems pretty smitten with her at least. So, okay, so yeah, we're supposed to infiltrate and yeah, okay. I think I remember what we were supposed to be doing now.
Oh,
Thanks,
good.
boss.
If need be, don't forget you can sacrifice the chump. I mean, I know you've had to drag him around for a solid couple years, but if you have to, remember you're the important ones.
Right. Okay, so she'll
Don't
put the
let
orb...
your past feelings interfere, Ella.
What past feeling? Ugh. I can't even stand the insinuation that you're making, so she just shoves the orb back in her bag.
Malibu leans over close to Ella and says, "So we do know him?"
I guess. I don't remember him, do you?
No.
I keep telling y'all we need to go find the abs.
Well, clearly, yeah, you're right.
Okay, I guess that means we follow him to the tournament.
To the abs!
Yeah, but I have to meet this guy.
Has everyone forgot there are dragons here?
Actually, can I have perception?
The big old 8 for me.
Polly
23
gets
for Ella.
a
I
10.
never have a clue.
Elizabeth has an 8.
12.
Ella's apparently been so insulted she now takes notice.
You may hear a rustle.
I don't know anybody named Russell.
Crow?
Rustling noise.
All these men I don't know.
I'd take a Russell over a Kyle any
Did
day.
anyone see the ping? Ping.
Yeah, it's behind the rock across
Behind
the
a
river
rock. Yes. These are not really rivers, they are definitely more streams.
there. Okay. So we can, step over them?
Streams and
Easily.
swamp.
You probably wouldn't, let's put it this way, with the way they look and smell, you wouldn't want to step in them.
Okay.
Also, can I percept, Ella got this definitely. Wow. None of okay, Ella is doing something.
Woohoo! No, I was just looking to see how
You
close I
still
could get
sense
to the
dragons,
rock.
by the way, Elizabeth.
Yeah,
that did
I
not
just
go
said
away.
that. Like, are we forgetting the whole dragon thing?
You will know that the dragons are not in the direction that Ella seems to be indicating.
Well,
Is it
I heard the rustle, so I'm trying to figure out if I can get over there. And yeah, I think I'm gonna come right over here, this side of the rock.
Zhao is looking very confused, like, why do you guys keep acting like you don't know me? I've been part of the team for ages.
I even grabbed your butt. Of course I know you.
Oh, well, why is Polly the only one acting normal?
You know, I think it's because I bumped my head.
You know I'm always grumpy in the morning.
I do, but after last night, who can blame you? Did you have to invite all the rest of them over, though?
She always invites me.
This is the troop. This is the group. This is what we do.
I know, but this might be our only chance before I have to go on my, Order of the Holy CrossFit sabbatical. We might never see each other. I mean, not for a few months. There was something I kind of wanted to, talk to you about. Alone.
Okay. Do you want to be alone over here on the other side of this rock?
Okay. The bear follows you, dutifully.
I want to investigate the rock. Around the rock
Okay.
where I heard the rustling. And
Alright, so you're heading towards, you're in the rustling area. They're going to talk alone. What are Claudia, Polly, and Malibu doing?
Okay, I'm coming in close to the two of you, and I'm going to tell you what Bosley said when Ella found the orb in her bag. And so, it sounds like we need to go to wherever that tournament's going to be. I don't really understand why or what's happening, but
Abs.
that was our mission. Abs, yes, abs.
Well, let's go follow Ella. She seems to know where the abs are.
Yeah, I don't know where she went. She wandered off.
She
Yes, she
wandered.
does.
I mean, you can still see her. It's
Look,
not
she's over
dark.
there. You
Yeah,
see
she
her?
just stepped over the water.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
dusk time, just so you know, just to clarify the time of day. Some light, but not.
Come on.
What is Claudia doing? Oh, Claudia's going to?
Actually, Claudia would like to sneak behind this rock right here and see if she can eavesdrop on Elizabeth.
Go ahead.
Alright.
Claudia's
Ella,
always got my back.
make an investigation check, please.
I rolled a 16.
Someone is near.
But I can't see them,
Yes, there's a whisper roll going on. No, you don't see anything.
so I'm just gonna keep poking around and looking while everybody's doing their thing.
Okay. Polly and Malibu, you get one movement or action right now, both of you.
Polly's gonna go over where Ella is.
Same.
Are you guys stepping over the water or going into the mucky water?
Over.
Stepping over.
Okay, just checking if I needed to reduce your movement.
Over.
Can you is anyone investigating or doing anything?
I'd like to kind of just look around.
Okay, roll investigation.
When they get close enough, I'm going to tell them that somebody's over here.
Excuse me.
I rolled a 4. I don't get anything.
The images of a perfect 8-pack are in your mind. They were oiled too.
Oh my goodness.
And actually, I'm going to investigate the water.
Oh, really? Would you please roll?
Yeah. 13.
The water is very shimmery and blue for a swamp.
Does it have a smell like I would expect a swampy water source to have?
Roll nature, please. If you have it, otherwise it's intelligence.
It's -1 on either one, so.
Go for it.
There. 15.
It doesn't seem natural, no.
Okay.
But that's all you know. It just doesn't seem... Like, you would think that... I mean, it could just be an ecosystem you're not familiar with, but it's a murky, boggy, peaty swamp, and that should create black water. But
Right.
it's blue.
But it's pretty nice blue water.
It's
Okay.
pretty blue water like you're used to.
Okay, I go tell my friends. The
All right.
water is blue and it shouldn't be.
Elizabeth and Claudia. Would you, Claudia, please just roll perception in advance? I just want to see what you hear. It's not a hard roll. Oh, you're going to hear all of this, so just treat like you're a little wit fly on the wall. So, Elizabeth,
Yes.
Zhao takes one, he looks you deep in the eyes, he takes your hand like, Liz, can we talk? There's something important I need to ask you.
Okay. Go ahead.
I know, you've got some problems with my past. I mean, the whole noble thing, and a few people trying to kill me. I didn't want to tell you even who I was, but I figured since you knew Ella, she'd eventually rat me out. I mean, I don't know if her family really knew mine, but, just know that my life is very complicated because there's a lot of people who, well, they might want me dead.
Yeah,
But
okay.
knowing that, he drops down on one knee in a swamp for you. And he pulls a ring out of his gauntlet and holds it up. Elizabeth, will you marry me?
Bullshit.
Did Claudia do that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Perception, please, Elizabeth. You definitely heard that.
And I do laugh. But I'll say, yes, I will. Because I am dying to know where this is going.
He's like ecstatic, like, oh man, why was I so afraid of just asking you? I should have known you'd say yes. It's just a part of me that, like, almost in a whole other world, I never told you the truth about who I was and just pretended to be a monk. But you can know the real me and we can be together. He puts the ring on your finger. And he will like to kiss you. It's up to you. We have consent here.
Yes, that's fine. We
Okay.
again
Yeah.
just can't wait to see where this is going. Because I think you've been dead for a few
The
years.
kiss does feel like the old times.
Aww.
It feels like him for a second. Something that he said about if he could just, in another life, he didn't tell you who he really was. You couldn't be together. Something about that almost like it echoes in your ears.
Meanwhile, I assume that Claudia's retching on the other side of the rock.
Claudia, are you nauseous or not?
Yeah.
Constitution save, please. You're fine, but you are overwhelmed by extreme sentimentality.
She holds strong. She's okay.
Meanwhile, across the little river, ladies, could you rooting around a little more? Where are you headed? That would be Ella, Malibu, and Dolly. Are you moving any, searching any, doing anything, setting anything on fire?
Well, if that wasn't a cliffhanger, I don't know what was.
Meanwhile, across the river, dun 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 dun.
So those lovely ladies across the river, what are you doing?
Because I heard somebody, rattling around here, I'm going to investigate again and see if I can figure out or see somebody.
Are you moving any at all?
No.
Okay.
So I rolled a 14.
All right.
I am waiting for Ella to tell me what's going on because I can see that she is investigating. So
Polly wants to roll nature and kind of check out the sparkly water.
Okay.
And Polly rolls a 20.
But that is some definite glitter water. So you're looking at the water. What is Malibu doing?
I'll turn to Malibu and tell her that I've heard somebody over here, but I can't see them. So I'm trying to figure out if there actually is somebody here or if it's just a critter.
I don't think I have any spells that can help you. All right, I will perceive.
Are you moving at all?
Can I kind of climb up on the rock?
You can. It's not.
Okay.
It's like a park-sized boulder, you know.
Oh, okay. Oh, awesome. Then I climb up on the rock and I will perceive.
Perceive.
And I don't perceive shit.
You're so busy trying to get up on this really cool rock that you notice nothing.
It's a really cool rock.
All right, Ella, what are you doing?
All right, I'll come around further here so that I still have line of sight to Claudia at least. And I will investigate again.
Dun dun dun. You have found someone skulking in the swamp.
Who looked suspicious as fuck.
Hey there, I'm Brandon Fymester. You might remember me from your deepest subconscious fantasies.
Oh my goodness!
Dun dun dun.
Dun 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 dun.
Oh my.
Oh, great.
To be continued. Dot, dot, dot. And that was our game, but as always, we are happy to have question and answer time. And the questions, as always, come from either our Patreon guys on Discord or on the Facebook. So let's get started. I think Emily has questions for us.
Zach of All Trades asks, what is your personal cutoff criteria for when a book is too bad to continue reading? What's the final straw that makes you put down the book and go, nope, enough of that bullshit?
That's really hard. It really depends on the book because sometimes I'll give it 30 pages and sometimes I know in 2.
I will admit, I'll go there because we are a group of women. The surprise rape scene, that will usually kill a book.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Almost like, boom. I'm not saying it's an absolute 100% killer, but it almost always does. Like, it especially, this is gonna be, I'm gonna go all there. Especially if it's a dude writing it, and it's for character development. That's just like, nope. I'm sick of that. I'm so bored of that trope. You'd have to do that so amazingly well that I forget all my principles to keep going after that.
I mean, you think Laura never should have married Luke?
Yeah, I'm actually, yeah. Oh God,
Wow.
Days of Our Lives was
There's a
even
reach
worse.
back.
Jack and Jennifer from Days of Our Lives. Oh, let's just drag out all the '90s soap opera trope.
Oh, please. Holly and Roger from Guiding Light back in the 80s.
Thing, it's just like rape does not equal I'm gonna love you.
Yeah, and it definitely, I mean, it was obviously really big in older science fiction and in early romance. Like
Bodice rippers.
It's crazy. Yeah.
As we know, of course, there's nothing else that will galvanize a woman to go on a quest or a journey or anything other than being sexually assaulted.
The Red Sonja effect.
Right?
I'm pretty stubborn, and I'll hate read something. But like Misty said, it kind of depends on the book. Because if it's bad, sometimes I want to know why it's bad. Like, is there anything redeeming that this author could have done to turn this around? And I think that's kind of editor brain in Gear. Even like if I don't enjoy it, there's a series of books that was wildly popular and I have hated it forever. And when I read the first one, I would get into arguments with people about it. And the comment that I received most frequently is you haven't read the whole series. You don't know what happens. You don't know how it turns out. So I said, fuck it. And I read them all, and I will never get those hours of my life back. But it was helpful in that I kind of understood a little bit better what made it so bad. So I kind of look at those as developmental tools, both as a writer and as an editor.
That is so Scorpio of you, Teresa.
No, right?
It totally is.
There was another book by a really famous author, and it's not one of their top books. It's not one of their primary series, but things happened in that book. Like the product name drops were overt. The repetition of this one particular character's name drove me up the wall. I was listening to it as an audiobook as I commuted back and forth to work, and I would like openly mock the reader in the car. Like I'd be repeating it back, kind of like the Brady Bunch Marsha thing. I would do that every time the character's name came up, and I still finished that damn book.
Rock on.
Oh, let's not even get started
persistent.
on I was stubborn.
So, see, Teresa, I couldn't do that. I am totally the absolute opposite. I read so much for every job that I have that if I'm reading something for pleasure and it's not absolutely amazing, I will put it down.
Oh, I put it on like double time or 2.5 time on Audible to get through it. But I mean, it kind of took out some of the frustration of road rage so that, as you're sitting there mocking the author, you end up giggling, and it didn't make the commute as bad.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, yeah, that works.
Lemonade out of lemons.
Yeah.
I think another one of my pet peeves that'll make me put down a book is in a romance or even erotica book when the description of sex is so technical and they start bringing in these like biology terms and it just becomes mechanical. I'm like, I bail so fast. You can't even hear me, hear the book slam shut.
Yeah, start reading those aloud.
That's right, Rachel. You might want to talk about your history of reading erotica out loud.
I have a terrible problem with reading erotica in that I have uncontrollable giggles. Like this was witnessed at Con Carolina. They made me sit through the romance, like how to write a sex scene panel, and I was turning plaid. Like I was legit dying because just hearing the words makes me giggle. Saying them aloud is worse. So to torture me, the groups in Rick Walteri's group, Team Twat Waffle, I will often for charity have to read erotica scenes, and the worse they are, the more I just start dying laughing. It's quite painful, but if you like Schadenfreude, definitely worth checking out.
Well, that's actually all the questions I've gathered for this time.
Is there anything else you ladies want to talk about real quick before we start?
Can I talk you guys into a ghost hunt?
Yes.
Actually, I think that's definitely a cool, like a side quest. Like maybe we should. Once we can actually like do things, I feel like we need. Even if you might have to GoPro if we can't all be together because of COVID. But I think that would be a great idea. I know I am going to make a cooking series for the favorite foods of all the characters. So, I will do a little series on that for the holidays.
Neat.
Anyone else wants to join in?
If Melissa and I ever get to do an escape room again, we'll try and record it.
That would be fun.
Love escape rooms.
We love escape
virtual
rooms.
ones. You can do them on Zoom. We could actually probably do one as a team.
Oh, cool.
That'd be fun.
I didn't know there was Zoom escape rooms.
There's Zoom escape. I just had to do one on Friday.
Cool.
Do you have Calamity? It'd be a Calamity Jane side quest. Woo!
Yeah.
There we go.
I like this. Maybe our good friend Steve will help us figure out how to record that.
Maybe he will, because he loves
Sure,
us.
hope so. Especially if we're really nice.
Oh wow, that was quite an adventure, and thank you again for all your questions. Obviously, we can't wait to see what happens, and if we have the continuing adventures of the Calamity Janes, and our very special guest, the evil Brandon Thighmaster. Dun, dun, dun.
Authors and Dragons is brought to you under a Creative Commons license, meaning you are free to share this material so long as credit is given to those who created it, which is us, the people you just heard play the game. Opening and closing themes performed by the Gore Core 4.
Authors and Dragons! Authors and Dragons!
Okay, but where's my badger?